Okay, guys, it's me, Justin here. I know I told some of you I was going to be having an announcement today, so I'm deciding to do that now. Basically, what is going on is I have, if you've noticed, if you've been following me on any of my pages, I've been kind of in a dark place lately. And a lot of that is just because the world has just become a dark place. I mean, just the news, there's nothing but BS and people being evil to one another. Facebook has become a very highly toxic place where I've actually chosen to take some time off of Facebook and deactivated my own account for a while just because I'm just sick of the way people treat one another. And I have emotional problems on my own. Most of you don't know this, but I suffer from PTSD. So I often myself am guilty of dwelling within the negative, and I'm trying to heal myself. And one of the ways I try to do that is by trying to stay positive and trying to force myself into seeing the positive that still exists in the world. It kind of is like how the saying goes, if all you see is negativity, then, how's the world going to look for you? It's going to be negative. So what I've decided to do, because one thing that I've noticed, I've worked on a lot of projects and things over the years, and the thing that I've actually gotten the most responses on any of my pages and YouTube channels and things over the years was that I always made people laugh. I always post things that I find are funny and or humorous. Because across all of my pages, I have about 20,000 people that follow me, so I have access to a lot more on social media than the average person. So I have the ability to find some more of the humorous things or lighter or good stories that are out there. And I have the opportunity to share those things with you. What I've decided to do is I'm starting a new project, a new show, where I'm going to take all of the good things that I find in my newsfeed that I would normally post to all of you guys, and I'm going to put it in a video that will contain everything, any of the cool news stories of the day that were on the positive side, any cool funny posts or pictures or anything like that, anything that just generally promotes a feeling of goodness. And I'm putting it in a video form, so it's an easy one-click thing for you to do. You can sit down, take a couple of minutes out of the day just to help yourself feel a little bit better, maybe take you out of that little bit of that doom and gloom that's out there right now. And it also makes it easy so you guys don't have to keep sharing every one of my individual posts. I mean, you can still do so if you choose, but this is a way you could just share the video. It'll all be in one neat little package. You'll get to see my smiling face, and I know I'm looking good today, ladies. Let me tell you, hold on. I even battled with that. How do I present this show? How do I show it to everyone? And I thought of all these dramatic things and visual effects and things like that. But then, I just realized, screw all that. I'm going to show people the real me, I'm going to wear my daily clothes, and unfortunately, the computer I would normally use to do all of my video work has recently died on me, and I don't foresee in the near future, anyway, being able to get a new, more modern PC. So I'm kind of using a dinosaur right now. So you'll have to forgive me. The editing's going to be, a little ancient at best, but work with what I have. But that's okay because I want to keep it simplistic. I want you to be able to just to see my face during the day, and how the show kind of progresses. I'll actually put it up on the screen, whatever I'm talking about, so you don't have to look at it off of my screen. Be more in your face. And what I think that will do eventually, hopefully, is get people to realize that maybe everybody needs to focus on the positive side of things more. I think we all do. I'm a big guilty person of dwelling in the negative, and it's time to focus on the positive. It's time to start healing myself more than anything. That's largely what this project is about more than anything else, but I always battle with myself. I see all this darkness in the world, and I feel down and depressed because I can't feel like I can do anything to change it, and it's depressing. And then it just kind of hit me one day, I can do it just by being positive. Stop the negative. Using all of the avenues that I have available to me to remove the negative. I'm just going to put positive stuff out there. And in the past, I really haven't come to anyone asking for help or anything like that, because I'm usually a fairly independent person. I don't like accepting help from anyone. But on this project I am. This is going to be a project that is not only going to involve myself, but all of you too. And how that can happen, the first thing that you could do that would really, really help me is if in your daily travels in the social media, if you come across a positive story or a post or picture or something that just made you giggle and feel good, then, pass that along to me. Either post it on my wall, send it to me in a message, however you would like. That way, maybe it's something that I haven't caught in my adventures and Facebooking and everything else. So that's the first way that you guys can help me. The other way that you guys could help me is by when I put these videos out here. If you want to see more of this kind of content, if you enjoy my content, the easiest way you can help me is by sharing this video on your pages. That way your friends that might not be my friends will get a chance to see these videos and try to get this positivity to keep growing and growing and keep it going, keep the ball rolling, so to speak. I've battled with what websites and things I would use to get this out here, and ultimately I did decide with YouTube. I'm already familiar with YouTube. I'm a YouTube partner, and I'm going to be totally transparent on this. I do earn money from my YouTube videos. I do get paid. But I will not promote any product or anything that I don't believe in myself. I'm not that kind of a person. But if you like these shows and you would support me on this, there's a few things that I ask you to do. When you go to YouTube, watch the video. What I need you to do is to subscribe to my channel. There'll be a button that'll say subscribe. I'll also put a link right in the video that you'll be able to click on, and that'll automatically get you subscribed to my channel. And what that will do for me is it raises my subscribers on my channel. It starts making my channel more visible to people on YouTube. That way it gets out there even more, because I am taking a little bit of a risk on this. I'm starting a completely new channel. This will be separate of my past channel, Relatively Haunted. I've already got the YouTube channel up. I've already got a Facebook page. I'm going to call this The Good News Feed, because that's largely where I get my content from, is my news feed. So I decided it's going to be The Good News Feed. I'm just going to send you the little snippets out of it that I think are good. So you can actually find that page right now on Facebook, and it is called The Good News Feed. The channel on YouTube is also called The Good News Feed. So if you'd like to go over there and check it out, you can. This will actually be the first and only video on there right now. The other thing that you can do to really help me is there's going to be a like button. And it's going to be like on this side of the video, like right underneath this video. And you're going to see like the thumbs up and the thumbs down thing, If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And it just takes a couple of seconds to click on that like button. And let me tell you, as far as YouTube works, you clicking that like button, you taking that one extra second to go to YouTube and click like underneath this video, that means the video gets more views. That means that I get more attention. That means that more things start unlocking on my YouTube channels and more abilities and ways for me to earn money from the show, so I can continue to keep delivering you this kind of content. And the other thing that I ask is there will be ads. So, like either before the video or a little pop-up at the bottom or something. You can just click through those. I'm not asking you to go through the ads that come up. But what I am asking you to do, if you are using an ad blocker on your web browser, and the easiest way to know this, if you don't know if you do or if you don't, if you click on YouTube videos and you're not seeing any ads, you have an ad blocker. Okay, and what I'm asking, if you watch one of my videos, that you make sure you turn that ad blocker off, just, for the duration of watching my video, and allow those ads to play. Because if you have an ad blocker running on your browser and you watch my video, it prevents the ads from showing on the video, and then means I make nothing. So even if I just earn a few cents from you clicking like and watching the video with the ads, that's a few more cents that we didn't have here, and I would really like to maybe even take this project into bigger areas, maybe even like a website type kind of daily newspaper or something, or weekly newspaper or bi-weekly, depending on what happens and resources I have available, and just maybe even try to grow and cultivate this, and maybe even try to bring some people who might be interested in working on this kind of a project and bringing them in. Like if there's anybody who's any bloggers or anything like that, or know a lot about websites or things like that, and who would be interested in working on a project like this, things like that, we could expand into those directions. But I can't do that, without the resources to do so, because this all does ultimately come out of my pocket. So I'm being transparent there. So there's the whole nother side to this. And like I said, make sure that you share the videos on your Facebook pages. Get it out there. Those are the greatest ways that you can help me. And I will remind everyone at the end of every one of my videos, I will say something similar. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please click subscribe, like. And the other thing is comment on the video. And I'm not talking about commenting on it when it's on Facebook. Actually, if you could take the few extra seconds to actually watch the video on YouTube, even if you watch it on Facebook, just watching the video on Facebook, it still comes from YouTube, so I still get credit for that. But if you actually take the extra step to go over to the video on the YouTube side of it and take the time to click the like button on the YouTube video on the YouTube site, not under the comment section in Facebook, in the comment section of YouTube. Leave a comment, even if it's just a thumbs up or a heart symbol or anything. All those things help in how YouTube works and making sure the video gets out there for people to see. If the video comes out and nobody clicks the like button, nobody leaves a comment, nobody that watched the video subscribed to it, YouTube's going to figure that video people are interested in. It's going to put it way in the bottom of people ever seeing it. If the video plays and everybody who's watching it clicks likes and comments, subscribes to the channel, then they're going to put it out there for more people to find. And I would really like to see this get out there. This is something we can all do in our lives just by taking a few minutes out of our day to watch the video, get ourselves in a positive state, and then go out there to keep continuing the positivity, to keep spreading it out there. So eventually, hopefully, we can start just a whole new movement, just in ourselves, of just being aware that we're not being positive anymore. Just take a second. And we're all guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. So I might, if depending how things go tonight, I might actually attempt my first episode. And remember, it's going to be called The Good News Feed. And will be something similar to this, but we'll have the things popping up and stuff like that. So this being the end of the video, if you like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And if you would, please leave a comment below in the comment section of the video. You could even say things that you would like to see in the show, maybe things you didn't like in the show, or things that you would like me to bring to the show. All those things help. So we'll give it a test run right now. I'm actually this is gonna be some video magic. You're gonna put a button right here on the video itself, so you can click on this little link that's gonna come up right now. Get ready, and you click on it, and it'll subscribe you to the channel automatically. So here we go, magic, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, isn't that cool? All right, so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will get the first episode out to you tonight, depending on how things are going. I'm not gonna promise. But yeah, maybe a little. So I love you guys. I thank everyone for being with me, even when I'm in my dark times. And just please, everybody, just relax, have fun. We can all get along, each and every one of us. Just choose to be the positive person. We don't need any more negativity. Good night.